Hi there, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. So on this video, I'm gonna teach you how to use these tips and tricks to get consistent characters in Midjourney. Now for example, these are the consistent characters I'm talking about. These are just the beginning and I'm gonna teach you how to make them all look left, how to make them all look right, how to change their dress at the same time, be more specific. That means consistent characters. We also have this sample. As you can see, this one right here almost had consistent characters, but the woman is perfectly the same thing, right? Same goes with this one. It's the exact same woman all throughout the poses. Same goes with here. Now, the first thing you want to do is of course upload a sample reference photo of your woman. And this is the one I got. Now once you have it right there, it's gonna be simple from this on out. Let's try creating or recreating this example, right? Now I'm just gonna type in imagine. Now I have prompt. Now the exact prompt you're gonna need for is gonna be by your own preference, but you're gonna need this exact code, cref or character reference. This multiple expressions also is very important. So make sure you have multiple expressions, like so. So I'm gonna type in multiple expressions right there. I'm going to type in candid photos. Now, candid photos off is by my own preference. The only mandatory code right here is multiple expressions and this code cref or character reference. What I mean by cref or character reference is that I'm going to copy the image link of this one. There are two ways to do this. You can copy the link or basically you can just simply drag it down over here. Easy as that. However, make sure you only have one space in between cref and the character link. Because if you have only two or you have three spaces, for example, like this one, it will not work. Make sure you only have one and you'll be good to go. So simply click on enter right now and just wait for the magic to happen. Now, while waiting, I'm going to take you for some samples right there also. You see right here, I have a lot of women working on. And the next step I'm going to ask you to do right now is upload a sample photo or generate a next photo of a second woman. Because on my samples moving forward, I'm going to teach you how to combine two faces in one scene. Pretty awesome, right? Sounds impossible, but I'm going to try my best to show you how to do this. It's not really automatic or possible already out on the prompt bar, but we have a workaround. So please stay tuned until the end of the video so I can show you the workaround. Now for example, you're done generating and here we have it. And there we have this expression regarding that photo we had earlier. And this is how you do it. Make sure you have character reference and multiple expressions. Now the reason we have multiple expressions is that we're gonna get those specific expressions. For example, this one right here, or I'm gonna go back up. I'm just gonna look for this one. Give me a second, okay? For this an example, I want my face to look like this, and then I can just simply, for example, upscale number 1. Now I'm gonna use this exact photo or sample photos as a reference on my next example. How can I do that? I can simply save the image, for example, right there. I'm gonna save it on my desktop. Now we have to approach here. We can use a application that you can crop the photos because we need to upload them individually. You can use Photopea, you can use Photoshop, you can use even Paint. But for me, I have a very fast tool. If I open this up without even downloading, I can just type in my shortcut key and go right there. It's not a snipping tool, it's not a screenshot tool. It's gonna be called Lightshot. Now to get Lightshot, you need to open your browser. Let me just open mine. And now this is gonna be the result of Lightshot. Just type in Lightshot in there or Lightshot download. Click on this option or this result. And you'll open this up. Simply click on download for Windows. And the shortcut key for this one is print screen once you successfully install it. Pretty fast, so you don't have to edit it individually. You can just basically crop them, for example. Name them. But I already have my sample there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right there, so I'm just gonna use those, okay? Now, that being said, upload them on Discord. And how to upload them, simply click on plus icon, upload the file, and choose your photos. Please also upload the second photo of the second woman we're gonna use. Anyway, I have those 4 photos, individual photos by the way, of the woman I'm gonna use as a sample, or a photo of a woman. Next up, we're gonna need to create a custom option or custom set, or prefer set, sorry about that. As you can see right here, I already have added it up. Now let's try creating the prefer option set for this 4 photos. Prefer option set is basically a shortcut. Type in prefer, like this, option, and we're gonna have 2 examples. We have list and set right here. List is basically open up the list of the sets you already created. Set is creating a new one, so once you're here, click on the +1 more and choose value. Now, a little disclaimer, some people are saying that it's really important, or it's basically a shortcut also, to type in cref here. Remember the code earlier? So I am strongly against this one, because if you click on cref here and then you use cref again on your code, it will cancel out cref code. So I suggest don't put anything here, any code. Sorry about that, I click on the value. No, in a way, the only thing you're gonna put here is the links of your image. So drag them down right there, click on space, drag this second one, click on space, third one, make sure space are there, pretty important. And once you already upload them, name your set. For example, I already have this as Kyla. I'm gonna name this one, for example, let's just say Jessica. Now, that being said, simply click on enter and you'll be good to go. So since I already have this example at name Kayla, I'm not gonna create another option set. That being said, I'm gonna create a different now to make it look this one. Now I told you I can make them all look sidewards like this. So let's try recreating this one, okay? So my name of the option is Kyla. So I'm gonna type imagine side profile portrait of, I'm gonna type in first this character reference to make it more stronger on the prefer option set. So I'm telling Discord to refer on this photo. That is the purpose of cref. Now dash Kayla. Now upon my trial and error, make sure if you use uppercase on your option set, you use it also on your prompts, because if this is not uppercase, for example, it's a small letter K, this will not work. So just click on OK right now and you'll be good to go. As you can see right here, it's currently generating. Now, there are some things you can include here. For example, I'm going to type with this one, imagine. Let's play a little more with this one. I'm going to type in Viking Warrior, type in --cref. I'm going to type in Kyla, but let's add some more. I want to add some with this one. How about stylize and character weight, right? Let's try stylize right now. I'm gonna go with 50. Click on enter and let's see how it works out. And by the way guys, this is the new generation we have for side profile photo of Kyla. Even though one is looking right, the 3 of them, majority of them, are looking left. Pretty awesome, right? And that is consistent characters for you. Let's make it a little bit more complicated. We have Viking Warrior of Kyla here. And don't tell me that is not consistent, because most of them, 95%, are perfectly the same. Maybe the only difference is that there's a mole in these 2, but the majority, they look the same, right? Anyway, that being said, let's make it a little bit more complicated. As promised, for the viewers that are still at this part of the video, let's talk about generating 2 faces in one scene. Now, I'm gonna try to duplicate this one just by basically typing 2 women pirates, okay? And then I'm gonna type in character reference. This is by default and how you do it. I'm gonna go with Kyla here. I'm gonna type in Kyla and let's see how this works out. So with that being said, this will take around a few minutes. I'll get back to you once it's here. So welcome back to the video. This is the result. Basically, we generated 2 people in one scene, but they look exactly the same. Basically, we just generated a twin, right? So how about, or how can we change one face without ruining the other? The first thing we want to do is choose of the 4 examples. I think I'm going with the first one. So I'm going to upscale number 1. With that being said, with this one, click on the vary region. So this will open up. This option right here, give it a second to open up. So welcome back to the video. This is Vary region, by the way. If you don't have any familiarity with this one, I've discussed this on my previous videos, so please check it out. Now for Vary region, think of it as paint. You can use two methods here, the lasso or the region. For this one, I'm gonna drag this exact portrait, and I'm just gonna delete the link of my images. I think I have two links here, and then I'm just gonna type in the links of Jen. Remember Jen, the one earlier, the brunette lady? This is important because you need two people here, right? So I'm gonna type in Jen. This is my character reference and preferred option set. Simply click on enter, and let's see the magic happen. So this is Jen right now, the photo I had earlier. Remember, if we go up right here, this is her. I create a custom option set for Jen, and now we're gonna use Jen with that same photo. This will take around 2 minutes. I'll get back to you once it's here. And welcome back to the video. And we have successfully created a scene with two people inside it. And this is the loophole or workaround I'm talking about. So please take note about this one. Not all people know this, but it's a pretty awesome discovery. Now, another awesome discovery I made here is we're using colors now. What I mean is this one right here. I have two colors uploaded as a photo, JPEG or PNG, doesn't matter. Just make sure first you upload the sample photo on your Midjourney. Now, if you ask me, by the way, if you notice, I'm not currently at the Midjourney server. This is my own server. I've added Midjourney inside it, and how to do this, please check my other videos on how to add bots or AIs on your server. Anyway, that being said, let's try the colors. So I'm just gonna make sure I have the same one, because this is pretty important. So make sure it's uploaded, okay? And I'm gonna type in this one, for example, a knight in blue armor. Character reference, make sure CREF is pretty important. However, with this one, I'm gonna type in or drag this link. You see what I did there? I typed in blue armor, but I supported it with the color blue, and this is how it should look like. Click enter and wait for the magic to happen. This will take around 2 minutes again. I'll get back to you once it's here. So welcome back to the video. This is the result we have. As you can see right there, color consistency on all the armors. Even though some of them doesn't have head, the point here is I'm showing you we can create consistent characters with Midjourney, especially in colors. Trust me, upon my experience here, colors is the very hardest part to create or be consistent with this one. Let's try it with the next example. I want to use the color red now. Same drill. I'm gonna type in imagine for the code in Midjourney, and then a knight in red armor now. --cref, and now I'm gonna use the color red. So same drill, click on enter. Now I have this thing in mind. Let's try this one, okay? So I'm gonna type in imagine, same prompt just for discussion purposes, blue armor --cref. Now I'm gonna change the color, this one for pink. However, I'm gonna use the color red and see until when is the limit of this color. You know me, I'm always testing the limits of AI. Now just making sure I only have one space. So again, I use the color red as a reference. However, in my prompt, I have color pink. So simply click on enter and see how it looks like. So this is the color red, by the way, and don't tell me we didn't have a very specific red. The best part about this one, the one that I love the most, is that it's only on the armor. If you notice, even some of the background is red, but majority of the red color is in the armor. And all throughout the 4 photos, it's on the armor. So this is the results we have, by the way, regarding the pink armor prompt. Even though we type pink in the prompt, it followed the reference photo. And that is the point I'm trying to make here. Make sure that the reference photo is the color you make. It overpower or overlap the prompt even if you use a different color. Now, how about for the next example we have here? Let's use 2 scenes or 2 armors, okay? Let's go back on the images from earlier because I need them both, blue and green or blue and red, sorry about that. So type in imagine. I'm going to type in wide angle action scene or scene shot with this one of 2 knights fighting. So we're creating two people in the scene again, same as the one earlier. Type in the knight on the left is wearing blue armor. The knight on the right is wearing red armor. You see where I'm going with this one? So I'm just type in --c ref here. Sorry, remove the period. So --c ref and -- I'm gonna choose the two colors I have. So place them here. Sorry about that. Click them here. I don't need the dash with that one. So with this one, simply click another space, or just one space, by the way. Just making sure I have two spaces or one space only for cref and the link. I think I'm good here. But for me, I want to add some more. I'm going to add --c40, style erase 40 only. Just want to make a little bit more action here. So simply click on enter. Now let's try this next example. Since we already established that color can be very consistent here, how about let's take it to the limit. Let's try two colors at the same scene, but make it more specific, like this example right here. This is what I'm talking about. I have two knights fighting. This is the prompt, by the way. Action scene shot of two knights fighting. The knight on the left is wearing blue armor, and the knight on the right is wearing red armor. Now don't tell me I haven't very been specific here. So I told the prompt, or told Midjourney, is that the one on the left is blue. So everyone on the left is blue here. The one on the right is red. So everyone on the right is red here. How I did this is basically type in imagine and pasted this prompt. Let's just copy this prompt just for the sake of discussion. I think I'm good here. I'm put till the armor. Now, dash in cref or --c ref. A question with this one, which links have I used? I've used the two links from earlier, the blue and red. So simply paste it there, place this one here, and simply click on enter. So you're gonna have this same result, but maybe a little bit more different. And that is the power of Midjourney consistent characters. Again guys, the code here, or the little secret here, is this little code cref. Now let's try another example, because I want to share this part of using colors or using any reference. For example, I type in imagine, and then with this one I type in, let's just say I'm going to type in Kayla, or let's just, for the sake of discussion, I'm going to type in a beautiful girl, a beautiful woman in a futuristic, or sorry about that, futuristic raincoat. So I'm just using a specific color here. It doesn't really matter if you were using Kayla, we're using Jen, or using a different woman here. But for the sake of discussion, I'm going to type in cref and type this one. I'm going to go with Kayla. This is the part where I'm going to use Kayla. And then -- one more. Or let's just, for the sake of discussion, I'm going to use this color right here. We'll go with red. I'm going to type in red here. Beautiful woman in a futuristic, or red futuristic raincoat. Now I'm going to type this on everything. Click OK. Enter. I'll get back to you once it's here. So welcome back to the video. Here we have it. Very consistent again. Everything is red, and that is Kayla. Now this is the point I'm trying to make. If I type in imagine one more time, type in a beautiful woman one more time here, same prompt, everything is the same. Type in cref. I'm gonna go with the same color of red here. Give me a second. Go with that one. Now this is the part where we're gonna change it a little bit. Now for this one, let's just say for discussion purposes, I'm gonna use CW0. What I mean by CW0 is character weight. And if you click on CW0, you're gonna change, or basically you're gonna remove the color. We're gonna remove the reference photo, so be careful with that. So let's wait for the example. So welcome back to the video. If you see right here, this is not Kayla anymore. This is not a red coat or futuristic coat. It's a different coat. For example, this has circle in it. This is a different one. This has rain in it. Given that I haven't used Kayla with this one, the point here is that I want to show you, if you use CW0, it will change your references. It will not be that consistent anymore. It's gonna be about 60-70% rather than having 90 to 95% consistency. So please take note about that one, okay? So since we're talking about settings right here, we already use CW here. I'm gonna introduce you with C or SW, style weight. However, please take note, you cannot use style weight or SW without using as reference, basically using another link. And this link is with the color earlier. This is the color blue, and this is Kayla right here. Basically with color blue, you'll see color blue and some or the two right there. However, Kayla's right here pretty consistent still, and that is my point there. So there are a lot of things or settings that you can work on. There are SW, we have CW right here. There are also something got called chaos, so please check them out on my previous videos. Anyway, this is how you create consistent characters in Midjourney. So thank you so much for watching. Please hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Goodbye for now.